Hey guys, this is Pastor Nick with Grace Baptist Church. I left you off. We were looking at Eliphaz, Eli, and he was given a words of encouragement to Job. So we're going on in chapter 5 of Job, and it looks like Eli's doing a real good job encouraging Job until we get to the point where, let's see, he says that he's had a vision. That would be the latter part of chapter 4. And some people try to say that this is a vision from God, but it lacks the authority of the word of the Lord came to me saying, or the Lord came to me at night. Like what's typical for a vision from God throughout the entire Bible. And it's pretty clear that through chapter 5, Eli is coming from his personal experience. He has seen the wicked prosper in this life and then lose everything. And he has concluded that sometimes God's judgment comes slowly. And then sometimes it comes quickly, like a storm raging up on you all of a sudden, or a lightning bolt, very fast. So it's pretty clear that Eli's vision of God is not the whole story. Yes, God is a God of judgment, and yes, like in let's see here. He says that we are like moths that can be snuffed out. In chapter 4, verse 19, that our foundation as men are dust, and we're crushed like a moth. They're smashed to pieces and perish forever, and no one notices. That's true. Our life can do that. I mean, it can come and go with the wind. But we're also made in the image of God. Remember, this is Eli speaking. It's not from God. It's Eliphaz. And it's his own personal experience. And God has put this in the Bible to teach us, to show us a lesson that sometimes our personal experience with God is not the whole story. If you read the Bible, then you know this. You know that God is a God of judgment. God also made us in His image. And the same God of judgment is also a God of mercy and grace. One of the things that people always ask is, well, if God is a God of judgment and love and mercy and grace, why does He let the wicked prosper? Well, if we look at the 73rd Psalm, that author comes to a conclusion that sometimes God lets the wicked prosper in this life because it's the only thing they're going to have. They don't get to go to heaven unless they repent and accept Jesus. They'll spend eternity in hell. So, out of His mercy and grace, sometimes God lets the wicked have the prosperity in this life because He knows what's coming for them in the next. Where we, as Christians, we know that it's not our place to question God's judgment. So sometimes God uses us as examples to further the kingdom and to spread His word. Because He knows that we're going to heaven, and we know that we're going to heaven. And we know that His will is perfect. And in that light, we can handle what He allows us to go through. And so it's a good picture of what sometimes our personal view is skewed. So we need to keep in mind that we take the whole Bible in context. And it doesn't contradict itself. It just uses different circumstances that we encounter to be able to teach us. All right, guys, I look forward to seeing you again. And don't forget to catch Pastor's sermon this weekend.